Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is your reading for August 2nd through the 8th, leading up to the Lion's Gate portal. Are you excited? I am feeling so much eclipse energy. It's just starting to unpack. The eclipse isn't until the 12th, but I feel it. I feel it all around us. I think the eclipse is going to be really good for us, really positive changes. And I'm a Virgo rising. We need some positive changes, don't you think? I'm all ready for it. So let's get into your reading. We'll do a Celtic cross. We'll pull clarifiers and oracle cards. Let's get into it for Virgo. Yeah, what did I say? What did I say? You saw me shuffling, and the rebirth card. We are in the middle of it. We're coming into the reading, making some big changes. Seven of Cups, interesting. That is the energy that's covering or crossing us, sort of our challenge. The Queen of Wands is the basis. Oh, I love that. Two of Pentacles, recent past. Eight of Pentacles as a potential. Four of Wands in our immediate future. I kind of like that. Negative feelings, Knight of Swords. External factors, Six of Pentacles. Hopes and wishes, Page of Pentacles. And our outcome, the Three of Pentacles. A lot of pentacles on this table. Three of Wands on the bottom of the deck. All right, let's walk through this. You know what? Maybe we've already made the change. Or maybe we're just soaking in it. Because everything else that's coming out is feeling just like solidity, like things coming into solidity. I feel like we've changed, but the rest of the world is trying to catch up to us a little bit. But let's walk through all of the meanings of this, all of the positions, and how these relate to each other. But just my general like vibe on this. I mean, look at that. That is in the position of us. Us coming into this reading. We are in rebirth. We are completely changing ourselves. I think the eclipse energy is just working on Virgo just a little bit early. We are in the midst of change. That's how we're coming into this reading. But let's see how this is going to play out for us. The challenge is to choose. Seven of Cups is being spoiled for choice. Somebody's got all these cups. He's looking at all of them, and each cup is a different thing. Which one does he choose? Spoiled for choice. This is in what's covering or crossing us, and I feel like this is the challenge now for us, is to make some decisions, to make a choice. We have to think about what it is that we really want, right? What is driving us? In our hopes and wishes, we're looking for Page of Pentacles. We're looking for a message about our money. We're looking for the start of a new journey with money. Money, our stuff, our car, our house. It's all of our things. Pentacles are tangible manifestations. And the Page is an energy of the new journey, being an apprentice. But I don't think we want to be an apprentice, but we're looking for something new as it relates to our money. That's what we're after here. And we have so many pentacles here on the table. I think we've changed something about ourselves with the Death card, that is opening up a new experience of what it is to be a spiritual being having a physical experience. The basis of this reading and what Spirit's really asking us to do is to be the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is somebody who's not afraid of doing the work, somebody who is focused on what it is that she wants to create and makes it happen. It doesn't really care about what other people think, doesn't care what the market thinks. They care about themselves and the passion that they feel and who they really are. She is not trying to make other people happy. She's trying to make herself happy. Wands are about our passion, our drive, just that energy of self-assuredness, confidence. This is a very confident person. She knows who she is, and she knows what motivates her, and she knows what she wants. And I think we need to embody some of that energy and attention and Just what lights you up? What makes you really, really happy? What's going to be fulfilling for you in the world of our pentacles? We have so much pentacles around us. Basis card on the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands, I've heard this described as somebody who's waiting for their ships to come in. She's ready for an adventure. She's looking out at the ocean. She's got her surfboard, but she's still on the land. She has not yet started the adventure. Now, the Queen of Wands might think about this for a little while, but she's like, yeah, no, I want to be out on my surfboard and having my fun and having an adventure and having an experience. And the Three of Wands is like, I'm waiting for this. So you're waiting for your ships to come in. You're waiting for that Page of Pentacles, a message or that new experience of money. But Spirit's asking us to be the Queen of Wands. Spirit is asking us to really know ourselves, to be confident in ourselves, and to really focus our energy on what it is we want. Our challenge is to make a choice, but Spirit's saying, make the choice that makes you feel good. Don't make the choice that makes other people feel good. Don't make the choice of, oh, well, this choice will bring me less conflict in my life. Spirit's saying, don't worry about that. Let all of that go. Really just focus on the one thing that's going to help you feel really good. In your recent past, you have the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles is juggling things in the physical environment. This is a busy person, not necessarily completely overburdened, but if somebody threw another pentacle at them, they'd be like, I can't do this. I can't manage all of this. It's a card of balancing all of the things. But in this reading, with it being in the past, it's not telling me that things are going to become unbalanced. It is more of the interpretation of you've been really busy managing all the things. Just like, okay, this thing is okay, and that thing's okay, and that thing's okay. It's like having like 75 spinning plates and having to manage all of them. And if somebody just gives you another one, like everything's going to fall. It's being just too busy to do anything else. I think you've been too busy to really focus on the things that light you up, the things that make you happy, because there's been so many tangible things that you've had to deal with. But I think there's some opening happening. I think the Death card is putting that to bed. We are not having to juggle things all the time and be overburdened. But there's some things we have to do in order to bring in this new experience that we really want. A potentials card, we have the Eight of Pentacles, learning something new, learning something about our pentacles, learning something about something in the physical environment, how to take better care of our money, how to take better care of our stuff. It's studying things. It's learning something new. It's learning the craft. It's focusing on the craft, but it's a learning card. I think you're building something new. And that's where this energy is coming in. You are a completely different person. You're in this rebirth right now. I think that's what's happening with this eclipse energy. And with that Lionsgate portal coming up on the 8th, that's like a manifestation portal. If we have our focus on what makes us really happy, we just amplify it. It's kind of an amplifier, but you are the director. Remember, spirit is the life, the energy. Mind is the builder, our focus, and the physical world, the pentacles, that is just a side effect of who we're being in any given moment. Now, it doesn't mean I had a bad day and I was emotional one day. That doesn't mean you're going to manifest more of that the same. Sometimes we have to process things. Sometimes we have to feel things. Our thoughts and our emotions are just transient. But what we focus on, what we place our attention and our energy on, what we place our attention on grows. And so that energetic force of spirit coming in on that Lionsgate portal, when we're focused, just like an extra boost of energy if we're focused on the things that we want to create. And I think we are going to do that because in our immediate future, we have the Four of Wands. Four of Wands is a very happy card. It's the wedding tent. They call this the wedding card. But these people are celebrating. You can see them there on the front in the foreground, and they are celebrating. On the tent, we see four wands, and they're balanced, right? There's two on one side, two on the other, 11, 11. It is a balanced coming together and celebration. So I think there's something to be celebrated about this process of letting go of the burdens, letting go of being overly busy, changing ourselves so that we have more options, but then, of course, the challenge of more options, and coming into this energy of being passionate is leading to us having something to celebrate about. In our negative feelings, we have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is leaving something very quickly. It is making a move. It is the fastest moving knight. It is making moves. And things might just be happening a little fast for us. So we're feeling just like, this is happening so fast. I don't really have my bearings about all of this right now because things are moving fast. And I think that's why we have our negative feelings of just like, can this just slow down a little bit? Or it could be that someone is leaving or you are leaving a situation. There's some kind of swift movement that you're not comfortable with. It's either too fast for you or you just don't have your bearings about it. There's some kind of negative feeling you have about this very swift movement because it's in your negative feelings position. I mean, the Death card it's a major change, and that means things do move fast. I think we stay in our energy of what lights us up, what makes us happy, and just allow ourselves to feel those feelings of being happy. I think that that's going to play out really well. In our external factors, we have the Six of Pentacles, which is a balancing of finances. This is either a gift of money coming in for you or something in your external environment is just becoming balanced as it comes to your pentacles. It's having money in the bank and the bills that go out, it's just like balanced. It's a gift of money from another person that helps you balance something. But Six of Pentacles is about balance. It's about a gift of money for the work that you've been doing. And honestly, with that Two of Pentacles in the past of you doing a lot of things and balancing a lot of things, doing the Pentacles work, we have a lot of work over here. So I think money is coming into you because this is a card of balance. The person who's doing the work is getting paid. The person who has something to offer is getting paid. And I see nothing but work happening for you and a call to be passionate about that work. But the work is happening. We've got the Eight of Pentacles, which is working on your craft. We've got the Two of Pentacles, work that you've done. And now we've got the Six of Pentacles in your external environment. I would look for something in your external environment that balances finances for you. Something maybe that you can celebrate. You want the money because this is the start of a new financial journey. And your outcome is even better because we've got the Three of Pentacles, which is being recognized for the work that you've done. This is a card of working with other people to create something, but there's one person who's holding up the macrame, and that's the person who's the leader. That's the person who's making it all happen. And I believe that in this reading, that is you, that you are being recognized for the work that you have done. How are you being recognized? Well, that's completely up to you, but I'm just going to call attention to the external factors card of the Six of Pentacles. I think money is coming in as recognition. The outcome is you are being recognized. It's something worth celebrating. I mean, when you have a wedding, what happens? Everybody shows up with gifts, and oftentimes it's gifts of envelopes full of money. There's some kind of celebration happening with this money and a start of a new financial journey because of that. You are getting your hopes and wishes. That's what's driving you. But Spirit's really asking you to fully claim this Queen of Wands energy of don't care what other people think. Do what you want to do. Keep doing the work, but don't, overburdening yourself. That's in the past. I do think your ships are coming in. I see this as just really positive. I know this eclipse energy is really positive for Virgo. Doesn't matter which placement you have. It is amplifying that. So if you have a Virgo moon, you're going to be feeling really good and really positive about your pentacle world, about your financial stability, about the foundation of your physical world. That's what pentacles all represent. So that's what the moon sign will feel. the sun sign is how you shine, how your ego-based self shines in the world. And your rising sign is more about your physicality. It kind of echoes into all of the different areas of your life. So this is really, really positive. I know the only major arcana we have coming out is the Death Rebirth card, but it's coming out as us, and I think that is enough, honestly. But it's starting all of this just new energy. We are a completely different person. We are no longer going to be overburdened. We are going to have support from other people for us to be a leader and to be recognized for the work that we do. All really positive. Okay, I'm just going to pull some general clarifiers because this seems super clear to me. And clarifying deck, what do you have to say? Any messages I am not picking up on? Spirit, thank you. The King of Pentacles. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Because look at all the pentacles we have on the table. And we want this new journey. I think this journey of going through the Queen of Wands, of just feeling really, really passionate about the work that we do, feeling very, very confident in who we are, making choices about what we want to create. It's going to take that Page of Pentacles, that new experience, and it's going to turn it into the King of Pentacles of mastering money. Really, really positive new journey you're on. It's happening very fast with the Death card and the Knight of Swords, and I think there's just discomfort with how fast some of this is happening, but it's all good. It's all good. All right, a couple more clarifiers, then we'll do some oracle cards for you. As I drop half the deck into my lap, we are getting Ace of Pentacles. Beautiful. What is the Ace of Pentacles? That is the start of a new financially prosperous journey. It is another hand offering a pentacle. You see that right there? It's kind of hard to see with these gold. I love these cards, but yeah, on the camera, doesn't really show up. But look at that. We've got this path leading to this archway and a hand holding a giant pentacle. Another hand holding a giant pentacle. This is all about your money, Virgo. So funny. I was going to do Aries this morning, and Spirit's like, no. It's time for Virgo. I'm like, okay. All right, one more. What do we have? The Six of Wands. The Six of Wands. I'm going to put that next to the Four of Wands because both of those are really, really positive celebratory cards. What did I say about Three of Wands? It's you getting recognized for the work you've done. This is about being recognized for some kind of achievement. This is someone riding along on his horse, and he's got his 6 wands, and one of them has a wreath, which is a celebratory. He won something, and people around him that are celebrating the achievement that he's had. This whole thing, what do we have? We've got pentacles, we've got wands, and one sword card. This is all so positive for your finances, for your passion, for your work. And what do we have in the past? We're putting to bed being too busy. I think you're going to get support in the work that you've been doing, because that Three of Pentacles as the outcome, that's working with other people. And I think other people are going to come in. We go from the Two of Pentacles in the past to our outcome of the Three of Pentacles, juggling everything by ourselves, and now maybe getting some money, getting some investment into our business so that we can hire people, or your boss recognizing that you have done such great work. Six of Wands, Four of Wands. We've got the 2 celebratory Wands cards here. Just, I don't know what else to say. This is so positive. I'm going to pull some tea leaf cards and see what kind of energy is coming through for Virgo. For Virgo, what do we have? Archway. New opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. Beautiful. I mean, we've got a path right here on the Ace of Pentacles. And this is kind of confirming that with the archway, and there's an archway on that card as well. So new opportunities coming in, new possibilities, new paths. And I think it's got everything to do with your work and your money. We've got door. Opportunities are waiting for you. More cards of opportunities. Wow. You changed, Virgo. You're not the same person you were a few weeks ago. Something has changed. Maybe it was the full moon on the 29th. That was in Aquarius, which is your 6th house if you are a rising sign, and that's all about your work. So I think some things are just being, well, gifted to you. Ace of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, and we've got horse, short journey. So you might be going on a short journey that's related to all of this. Take it as it resonates. And one more of these cards, and we are getting boat, money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Virgo. This is going to be a prosperous week for you. Some things are going to really start coming together. They're not coming together. It's not like we don't have Wheel of Fortune or anything. It's coming together because of the work you've done. You're being recognized for the work you've done. And it's going to feel like a windfall. It's going to feel like you won something. But yeah, I just feel, honestly, with this Queen of Wands as the basis card and the Three of Wands, I feel like there's just this newfound passion for who you are and what you do. And it's so tied to your inner self. It is not something that's outside of you. All right, let's pull a message from the universe card. If you find yourself constantly seeing reoccurring numbers or words, it is a sign that you are being supported, cared for, and divinely protected by the universe. Beautiful things are about to happen to you. Well, now I wish I had my angel number cards. Like, what number should we be looking for? It's just the repeating numbers. You know, if you see 111, 222, 333, there's plenty of websites. You can go look up those numbers when you see them. But this is an absolutely stunning reading. You've done so much work on yourself. You've changed. Something about you has changed, and it's opening up this whole new world for you. I don't think you fully even really understand what it's opening up for you, because you are just focused on, hey, can I start this new financial journey? Sort of this apprentice energy with the Page of Pentacles. And Spirit's coming through as a clarifier saying, nah, you're thinking too small, Virgo. Let's go for the King. Why not? Beautiful energy. It's going to be a great week for us. Drop a heart or a comment down below if you made it to the end. Subscribe to the channel if you want more readings like this. And, you know, I don't sugarcoat things, but I am seeing zero negativity in this reading. There's just some negative feelings about how fast it's moving. This is so positive. Such a good job, Virgo. You've done the work. You've done the work on yourself. You've done the work in your physical world. And you're going to get rewarded for it. Congratulations.